Hi, and welcome back to Vanilla Extract. Hope everyone's having an absolutely wonderful day. And guess what? I'm probably having an even better day, because remember how last week we couldn't quite get to this building? Well, I got the copper. I was only able to get this copper because of a lot of help from a lot of people. There was a few people who dropped it off, there was some that even hid it. But literally made me search for it, and it took me forever, but we got it. So I have the copper, and we have all the materials needed, and we can actually start on this area of the base. But before we do any of that, we need to head over to the shopping district, as there's a little event going on. So over here in the shopping district, Purple is running a little bit of a beachy type feel of an event. So let's see. Custom towel. There's paper. Let's see. Take a paper, rename it with your name, and place down your custom towel, I'm guessing. So, I think it, oops. I hope I don't have to replace that. And then I think that's all I have to do. I think I just put this in here, right? And then obviously you see all these other towels. And as much as I want to do a colorful towel, I thought it would be really funny if my towel was an accurate representation of more than half the towels you see on the beach. You know, those random, odd, almost bathroom type towels that are like white and almost a little stained and whatnot. So as a joke, we have an almost white towel. It's just an off-white towel. You know, those random ones you just randomly see lying around that everyone seems to be using, especially at resorts. I don't know what it is about resorts, but I thought it would be really funny. So there's my towel. And I don't know how the prizes are working with this, but hopefully maybe we either get a box or we get like rankings of a bunch of these, because I think it would be hilarious. But I just had to show you that before I started on the build, because I think this is too funny, because you have all these colorful towels, and then there's my my off-white little random resort towel. Okay, now that I've shown you that, we can go back to our base. But now with that all done, now that we're back here, I think it's time that we get going on this build, as there is so much I have to do. Now, I'm not doing the entire thing. I landed too far into the tree. Oh no. So, my goal is to get this side done. I'm not gonna worry about this side yet, because this side's pretty big and this side goes up more than it does out, if you get what I mean. So, I'm gonna try and get this chunk done. And there's a little bit of surprise, and I think you're gonna love it. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. And it's a little explosive. So, let's get on with that. So, enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you whenever it's done. Okay, so obviously the building's not done, but a good chunk of it is. And as you can tell, it's a pretty big chunk of the build. And I just maybe want to say, looking at it, that this area right here might be just as big as this area over here, if not bigger. Just maybe. So it's a lot of building to be doing all at once, and I have even more plans to be doing even more building pretty soon here with this other section. But I just had to stop for a moment to show you something, because usually you'll see my builds and there'll either be like chunks of it, or it'll be like a chunk with a roof or whatnot. This is what it looks like without a roof. And it's so strange, because while I was building this, I was thinking, okay, it's a lot more building all at once. Why don't I just leave off the roof? I'll do the roof after. And somehow it's managed to create this mess of little stickouts and whatnot, where you're just kind of looking at it and you're like, that's a roof? There's a roof supposed to be there? That's kind of strange. And I just kept thinking, I was like, that's what my roofs look like underneath. I never realized that I make roofs really strange on this build. Because whenever you see it, whenever it's done, it just looks like that. a roof, you don't think much of it. And then you look at this and you're like, huh, that's weird. I guess I'm just not subconsciously thinking about it whenever I make these roofs, because I just kind of go in and I just stick the little bars in and I make the roof. And then I build it. And and this is apparently what comes out of it. Because like even this looks crazy. Look at this. This looks wild. But there's gonna be a roof there, and there's some other roofs down here, and there's a roof up here, and there's a lot of roofage. So as you can also probably tell, there's some new areas. So I decided to bump this up by 1, right? But then I made this other little area that's gonna hold our supplies. And then we also got more gears, of course, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. But I guess as it starts to rain, it's probably a good sign to tell us that we probably need to get going again, so we can get these roofs in and go on and continue with our plan with a little bit of an explosive project. So back to the time lapse we go. It's done, or at least this part of it's done. You can already start to see where the building actually connects to the rest of the area and continues on back this way. But now we actually have the front of this place. I mean, look at it. It's so fancy. But you can already probably tell I tried to match the chimneys up here with this area down here. Just ever so slightly. I know they're not the same, but I tried to make it look like it was coherent, that this area matched up. And I wanted to purposely make it to where these chimneys were not the same as these chimneys. These chimneys are being used for different purpose than those. Those don't have to be as hard, right? So it's little details like that that I tried to put in. Like this might be used for burning fossil fuels, like coal and some other stuff, or like maybe more of a factory setting, whereas this is more so just like burning your average wood and other stuff, so you don't have to have as good of a material for the chimney. But then on top of that, we also got some more of these lights and some other little bits and bobs just kind of decorating the roofs. But then this is where our experiment's going to take place. So now that this area is done, we can actually start on our experiment. But beforehand, I want to show you something. Whenever I'm building this, I did not realize just how big this thing was. Oh my god, it's tall. It's so tall. And it's gonna get even taller. Like this area over here, this spot over here is even taller. I wish I could show you how amazingly tall this is. Because I swear, my build is like an optical illusion. You go outside of it, and you're just flying around it, let's say in front of your camera with an elytra, and you're like, oh, it's a little tiny build. It's a little tiny baby. Oh, and then you actually get up close to it, and you're like, oh my god, it's ginormous. I mean, let's see. If I land on the bridge here, that's me. That's little ant me. And if we keep going out, yep. So you can barely see me. But there's the build. It's just so funny. Because anytime I go up to this thing, I go up to like the ground or whatnot, and I look up, and I'm just like, that's a big boy. Okay, but enough messing around. So we got this room here, and I do need to make a floor for this thing. I don't think this little ledge is going to be enough. And I'm thinking that this right here is just about what I want the room to be. Because it doesn't need to be too big, just big enough to fit this contraption. And these light placements are going to make a little bit more sense to y'all in just a second. I've tried to preemptively place a couple of lights for, I use the hidden plant trick a lot, so I wanted to see if I could try and preemptively kind of put some lights in the corner or where I knew that there was going to be corners. And I've framed the door here because this is going to be like a pretty dangerous area, right? So I figured, why not? Let's do a little bit of this, right? And get some of this in here. I don't think I'm tall enough to reach all the way up there. Get this going and have just like a little bit of a barrier. Little protective barrier. I know it's not gonna make too much sense because I guess this barrier should probably be in the doorway, but this makes a little bit more sense to me as well. Because this is more of like a hangar bay almost in my eyes, except for the weapon of mass destruction. So there we go. We got our outline. And of course, we have to have a wall. So I'm gonna go with the same kind of lab feel that we had in the greenhouse room, right? And I think I'm gonna put my door over there. Because throughout this entire area, there's gonna be rooms, but there's also gonna be hallways. Like I wanna make it really big difference from the plant room, where it's not just so many rooms connected to rooms, it's gonna be more so rooms connected to hallways that connect all the rooms. So there's going to be like big giant hallways that go down each way, and there's going to be elevators and staircases, and it's going to be a maze. It's quite literally going to be a maze. But I'm going to have my entrance here so that hopefully I can have like a little maybe staircase that goes down this way into one of those hallways so that can be connected up to the rest of the building. And for the roof, I think we'll just go for something simple. Figure no one's going to actually be looking up in this room. They're most likely going to be looking out the window when this thing goes off. So, you know, might as well just do a very simple roof, just a little slant to match the rest of the roofs. And obviously I'm not going to try and match the actual roof that's up here. This would be a very, very tall room if I had done that. And as for the rest of the room, I figure as far as decorations go, probably just do some more little tankards and pipes and stuff. Oh, and a few display things for some anvils. This should do. I think this is good enough for decoration in this room. But as for the actual cannon itself, this beautiful machine right here. I mean, look at it. Oh, I'm in the barrel. So yeah, I built up a little cannon, and obviously you can probably guess it's an anvil cannon at this point. We got the extra ammo in the background here. We got one already loaded. We got, this is now, we get this, right? This is my new favorite thing. I don't know what it is about it, but staring at it, I'm like, huh, that could be used above a doorway, or huh, that could be used on a cannon, or huh, it could be used for so many things. And it's beautiful. And I don't know why. I think it's because of how you have the little spinny things, and then it curves, and then the little spinny things. I don't know why. It just looks neat. And I think I'm going to use it above the doorway for this building, because for the longest time I've been thinking about what I'm going to do for the doorway that's going to be somewhere over here. I think I now know what I'm going to do. And it involves this right here. So we'll have to do that at some point, probably even next episode maybe, I don't know. But we have this, right? And I haven't loaded it with TNT, still need to do that. And I've built this little platform back here, obviously guardrails so I can't fall off, and a nice little staircase to get up and whatnot. But, you know, while I watch anvils fly, I want a comfy place to sit. I'm thinking, if I can just build a chair, you know, then maybe we can watch the anvils from this chair, hit the people from down below. I honestly don't know how far this is gonna go. My guess is probably somewhere over there next to the train. So there we go. We got a nice little chair for us to sit here, press our button off to the side, and watch the anvils fly. Oh, and by the way, one thing I don't think anyone's probably noticed is this thing is controlled by a gear. This isn't in the original design, and it can probably be seen by the fact that there's literally holes in there where the redstone is. But like, this wasn't the original design either, and none of this. This front wasn't the original design. Whenever I build, I usually will build in the creative test world first, but as I'm building it in survival, oh, you know I'm changing up some things. So yeah, now you know, this cannon is not actually how it looks in the test world. This is completely new design. Honestly, I like this one better. But I guess now we should probably load it with some TNT and test out where this thing flies. Okay, I've grabbed some TNT, and I've also grabbed just a little bit of red concrete to mark where this thing lands. So, let's see. We just need to fill up maybe half a stack in each of these. I don't want to load too much in case something goes wrong, but I'm thinking half a stack should be enough, and we have a red concrete. Let's double check the wiring real quick. Everything looks correct. Yes, I know, it's like the simplest wiring ever, but you'd be surprised what it takes for me to mess up something. I'm gonna get out of here, because I don't want to be blown up, and we are just gonna, I guess, test it? Oh, but do I really want to be sitting here? Do I really want to be sitting here when that goes flying? Yes, I believe it. I believe that this will go perfectly fine. I'm gonna do it! Oh! Don't blow me up, don't blow me up, don't blow me up! Whoa! And that anvil is gone. Where did it go? Okay, so it works. Nothing appears to be blown up down here. So I think I did a good job. Now I just need to actually find where that anvil went, and it landed in a tree. Perfect. Lovely. Hi, Anvil. It would appear that you got stuck in one of my trees, so I guess we'll have to take this tree down. No more tree. And we'll wait for that anvil to drop. Ah, it didn't break. Okay, so we need to test it again, because I don't know if it would have gone further without the tree being there. So let's go put it back in the thing. I don't know if it'll break. Ooh, you know what? I really hope it doesn't break, but we'll try again. We just need to make sure that this tree is all gone before we launch it. Okay, tree's all gone. Let's go test it again. This time I think I can comfortably sit in my chair and nothing go wrong. And it goes. Yep, there it goes. I guess I get damaged a little bit, but ooh, does that thing fly? And in theory, it should just, yep, it's going to land right there. Somehow it hasn't broken yet, so we can safely mark this area as the landing zone. It looks kind of silly. Maybe we'll drop it down by one. There, that right there in the middle of this X is the landing zone. Though, I wonder, should we make it an X or a bullseye? I'm gonna make it a target. I need some white concrete. I need more red concrete. We're making this thing a full-on target. Okay, so we got red in the middle, and we got white, and then, ooh, you know what? This is gonna end up being checker pattern. Okay, we're gonna do a ring of white, and then red around that. There. Now we have a target. We can get our victims to stand right here in the center. But, I don't want them to lose their stuff. Let's go get a chest. We'll place it somewhere around here in a bed. And then let's go find someone to be our first victim. As for my first victim, or I guess I should probably say participant, I think we're gonna go visit a neighbor. You know, who better to get with an anvil cannon than Matt, the newest member to our little group. Let's go see if we can find him. Well, he's been clearing out trees. Oh, there he is. I found you! Hello!
What? Hello.
Oh my goodness, your area is so laggy right now as I'm trying to fly into it because everything has changed.
Oh, so I guess all the new chunks have to update, right?
Yes, all the new chunks. Bodymod is crying right now.
Welcome, Kiwi. I think this is the first time that we're here, right?
Yeah, this is the first time we're here.
This is Gray Sheep.
I'm extremely
surprised. Say hello,
surprised.
Gray Sheep.
Hi, Gray Sheep. Where did your forest go? What happened to your forest?
Oh, there's his twin over there.
Oh,
that's also Gray Sheep. They're both just Gray Sheep. Don't think about that too much.
He was staring. Aw, he's left out.
Yeah, I just had a little bit of deforestation going on. You know, got to make way for the industry.
Do you miss your home too? Oh, I think he's sad.
I think they're satisfied with the wheat field that they go munch on. Take a look in there.
Oh, goodness.
The fruits of my labor. But anyway, how can I help?
Funny enough, I kind of need you for a little tiny favor. Just a little bit. You want to follow me over to my base?
All right. What is the nature of this favor is what I want to know.
You might get a tiny bit hurt. Okay, let's go.
That's it over then. Dang it. Ow. Okay, a bit of a rough landing.
I just watched you phase through the drain.
The drain? I phased through it?
Yes, you went through a window, phased through the floor, and came out underneath the near the rails.
For me, I just face planted straight into this chain. So.
Okay, so
you have me seriously wondering what this is going to be right now.
So yeah, you might want to dispense all your stuff into that chest, and you might want to set your spawn point.
Okay.
And then whenever you're ready, I want you to just kind of stand right here.
What could this possibly be?
Yeah, you'll see. Just right there. Don't move.
just stay here.
Don't move.
Okay. Not moving.
Don't move. I'm gonna try and activate this and then fly over as fast as I can. We're gonna wait for this to go off and. Oh, there it goes.
Yes. What? What?
Oh.
Okay. What manner of experimentation is this, might I ask?
To see if people turn into pancakes.
I feel like it's an established fact that dropping heavy thing on fragile person means that they will become a pancake kiwi.
I can do it again. Wait, hold on. We'll see if he moves. I have more anvils. Bam! Go bam! Go boom! Do it!
Oh, yeah, here it comes. Well,
Oh,
I love how this is. You're just killing me with money right now. This is currency for me.
is it?
I'm low. Actually, no, wait. I remember I have a full shulker of iron, so never mind. Once upon a time, this would have been wasting money for me.
Huh. I have more.
How many of these do you have?
A lot. I also have a lot of iron. Just a little bit.
So where is this? I was wondering, is this a slime launcher that you're using, or is this like just a really tall setup up there somewhere?
TNT.
Okay. Where are you launching from?
Okay, grab your stuff. Here, I won't test it on you again.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, cool. So then, you see that little suspicious looking cannon thing up there?
Oh, you mean the suspicious looking cannon thing that's hanging right outside of the side of your building?
Yeah. We're gonna go up there.
Okay.
So this is the
Oh my
device.
goodness.
So I put an anvil there, right? Alright.
Uh-huh.
And then I come to my fancy little chair here. You might not want to stand on the thing, you might get blown up.
Right. Okay, okay.
And then I just press a button and it go boom.
That thing just yeets.
I could add more. That's the scary part.
This is like the most inefficient defense equipment ever.
Well, yeah, I can change the distance though. I just need to add more droppers.
But I think the point still stands that you would have to ask your enemy politely to stand in a certain spot, no?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could add more anvils. I want to test this out. Wait, hold on.
I'm just imagining now you would eventually rig this contraption so that the sky would just be anvil rain. Oh, boy.
I want to see if this
What have I
works. I want to see if this works.
Do you think I could ride them?
I don't know. Oh, well, I don't think it worked. Maybe
Yeah,
3's too much. Hold on, let's see if 2 works.
Well, the other one's stacked at least. So what happens hypothetically if someone goes in here?
You die.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this is still a
Okay,
bit of
so
a
that's good
hazardous spot.
testing. It doesn't go. Interesting.
No multi-anvil support.
And
This is great.
And then I just get to it go boom.
Bro, what led you to create this exactly?
You know what? I don't know.
I like that answer. This seems safe.
Technically, I can add dispensers down here as well, and they'll all
Right.
activate. Maybe I should do that. I want to test that out. I want to see how far that would go. I want to see if this actually works, because if it does, that's going to be hilarious. I need to somehow figure out how to load this with enough TNT to make this work. This time you might want to stand back.
Yeah, right. Let me just.
Like, even I'm not going to stay in the chair, because this thing will make me go boom.
I didn't even see it go.
Where
It just went so far.
Where did it go? I have no clue where this thing went. Oh,
Very
you know what?
likely.
I know how to test this. Okay, you stand near the landing spot, right? We'll
Okay,
get rid of all
okay.
these anvils. I'll take these back. You tell
Maybe a
me
little fire
if an
into it.
anvil appears here.
Got it. You know, I probably shouldn't stand on the target.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. Yeah, that might be smart.
All right, I've got front row seats to this anvil.
Okay,
I'm
it's
really
primed.
hoping it doesn't deviate from its path and just crush me where I stand.
Oh my goodness.
Ow.
Oh, it's so
Please stop.
gone. I figured out where it's landing,
Did it-
though. I
Did it
found it.
vaporize or what?
It tried to. There's only one anvil, though. So I think the last one it vaporized. Like, I think it legitimately vaporized
Where?
itself. I don't know where it is. And then I'm curious if it'll land here again or if it'll deviate again. Because I don't know where the last one went. Like, I think it literally just exploded upon impact. It's primed.
I
Get out
need
the
to stay
way! Oh, jeez.
Okay, I think my theory proved correct.
So it's getting broken by a fern.
Yeah, because there it is. So,
Oh,
okay, hello.
You appear to be getting beaten up by a child.
Your forest is a little bit haunted.
I don't think they like us shooting anvils into their home.
Probably not. This is just like waste disposal. Another level.
Oh my goodness. You've just given me the best idea ever. I'm
Oh,
going to
no.
make a texture pack for anvils, and it's just going to be like bags of waste. This is how I get rid of my trash in my factory. I just
Have you-
launch them out the
oh
side of
my
my
gosh.
building.
Yes.
Also, what do you think of this? This little thing that's up here. Like, stand over here in the
This
chair.
in front here?
Yeah.
Okay. I was cozying up in it earlier. Is it supposed to be like an aiming reticle? Is my question.
I don't know what it's supposed to be. I built it, and I can't stop staring at it.
It's just some like ancient tool that just nobody knows how it was used.
Yeah, you could almost call it like something like how you aim, but like the issue with that is this is what it shoots at. I have an idea.
I almost thought of this as like a control apparatus first.
I have an idea. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
My mind got moving. Okay, I thought that would connect better, but it doesn't. I guess it floats a little much.
I mean,
Kind of?
I get it, you know?
Ooh, wait a minute. Kind of.
Yeah, I'm seeing the vision.
It makes a little bit more sense now, like that's how you aim. And it doesn't look
Yeah.
like it's floating.
Oh, like they have
Ooh.
it stacked a bunch.
Banners.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They wave, but I think it works.
Yeah, I mean, even though they wave, I think they just...
It almost looks like
they show a better
handlebars now.
connection.
Whenever they're both out, it looks like handlebars. Oh, but from the side it looks like completely fine. So I think we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I think...
Well, I think that's like experiment is a success.
Very much so. My levels are now back.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. If
It's
you
fine. I have,
want, I
like,
have
8.
villagers. You can get your levels.
I love it. Thank you for inviting me to participate in this wonderful experiment.
Oh, you're so welcome. I got to mutilate your body a couple of times with an anvil.
Yes, it was quite a harrowing and probably traumatizing experience that I should probably go speak to a therapist about.
Maybe we should get Purple or like Dragon or someone else over here at some point.
Yes, just like, hey, Purple, you want to just come here? I need to talk to you for a second, okay? It's very important that you stand right here for no particular reason. Kiwi's over there. Don't mind him. He's just
create a little line, like a Disney line, just onto the platform, just one by one. They have no idea.
Like, do you want to partake in a social experiment? Leave all your stuff right here.
Leave all your stuff. You'll get it back later.
Sure. Yeah, it's like this is actually a test of trust. So how much do you trust us, right? Like, do you leave your stuff with us? You know, nothing else is going to happen. It's just a test. And then bang, anvil out of nowhere.
Just use a bunch of the ones that the spear choose, so they won't actually know they get killed by an anvil. But
I shall see you around then, Kiwi.
I shall see you around too. You have fun with your base, and I'm gonna continue messing around with this thing.
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe don't cause too many injuries.
Yeah, I'll try not to hurt myself. I might go find someone else to blow up.
And maybe don't hurt the base either. Goodbye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
I'm going to pretend I'm fading out as I leave the group. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that was eventful. And we have met with some major success here at the new canon. I'm really hoping to be able to use this on other players at some point in time, and maybe even make a mini game out of it. But that'll have to wait for another day. For now, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a comment, maybe like, maybe subscribe, you know. And I'll see you in another episode. And goodbye!